So the Q Lab is like nothing I've ever been involved in before. There's no other questions, there's no preconceptions. You go in there with a clean slate and say, what is it? What are the challenges? What can we look at? How are we going to look at it? This really gave me the perspective, the opportunity to sort of sit back and see that perspective of everybody in the room and think, wow, this is really more challenging than I thought it was. There's so many more layers to this. So I think it was very safe for everybody to contribute professionally, personally, because people aren't just their job titles, and a lot of people brought things of incredible value that weren't linked to their jobs and the work that they do. But that's one of the huge values of the way the labs work, and I think that means you get, if you've got 25 people in a room, it feels like you've got 100 because people are able to bring all of themselves and all of the hats that they wear. So it feels like people are able to contribute more. So I was working with another organisation as part of their lived experience group, and we got an email saying that there's this new, I think it was, Q had been going about 6 months, maybe, not very long, and it was their second wave of invitations to apply. And I read through it all, and I'd never done anything in the quality improvement sphere with regard to this, but I have got an interest in quality improvement from some of the other work that I'd done. And I thought this looked fascinating. And it was very clear that they were open to hearing the patient voice and having the patient voice be part of this. I've definitely, throughout the course of the lab and beyond, used those skills constantly in my other roles. So I think it doesn't feel like work because it's enjoyable and you get something done. And I think sometimes that's a bit of frustration in a lot of people's jobs, is it doesn't feel like you're getting anywhere. So it's very enjoyable. It's very contained to those moments, but the skills and the learning that you get, you can definitely take into your work and your job as you go forward. From the original first lab, I've still got a network of colleagues who I speak to socially, who I've literally last week spoke at a conference for one of them. So it created a network of like-minded people that perhaps I wouldn't have come across in any other way, because our lives are in some ways completely different, and in some ways we're doing very similar things but at different parts of the country, so our paths never would have crossed. I have applied to do the next one, yes. This one's jumped out as being something that I feel I can contribute to again, something that the timing's right for me in other ways. So yeah, I'm really excited to have another go, because like I said, they evolved, and they've evolved through the topic or necessity with things like COVID, or just learning and the understanding from the team about how it works best.